go. I think we're rolling. We rolling? It says live, but that's all I see. I don't see any second counters. Anyways, if we are live, guys, it's Josh, Curtis, and Floyd here from Different Breed Lures. We're cranking out some long hours today, getting stuff ready for a local festival. We're going to start a little segment every other week, I think if we get some free time, called Alcohol and Answers. We're going to sit around. We're going to sit around and drink a good bit of liquor, and if y'all got any questions, ask us about the business or about any form of fishing. We'll sit back and we'll answer them the best we can. We'll give you an answer. It may not be of any value, but you'll get an answer from us.
So show I'm looking for.
We're going to start doing this on about every Friday. If we can get together, we'll get some of the guys out here that make lures and stop on out, and we'll talk about anything from duck hunting to crappie fishing, bass fishing to catfishing. Whatever you guys want to drop a comment of, we'll sit around and shoot the crap with you. But if I can figure out how to flip-flop this camera around, I'll show you what we're doing right now. We got a whole bunch of the lot lizards coming out. We got some crawfish. We got the crappie molds rolling. I think I've made about 1,500 to 2,000 crappie kings a day with this fine gentleman's help. This one here just sat around and drank my beer and ate my dinner. But anyhow, guys, if you got any questions you want to ask us about anything at all, feel free to shoot it in there. And it can be anything from about the business or about what we do in our free time or anything at all. Don't be afraid to drop her down below. But in the meantime, we're just going to shoot the shit about just about anything. Yeah, cheers to you, Joshua. My name's Joshua as well. What are you boys drinking? What are you drinking?
Bush lattes.
Bush latte? Yeah, you about cut off by now, aren't you? Water. Yeah, I'm drinking something pretty fruity, just because that's all I got available. It's pink lemonade with Steedman's whiskey, like a poor boy.
By the way, Bush Light tastes even better in this Different Breed Lures koozie.
Yes, it does.
Get you one on differentbreedlures.com.
Kurt Otto is what bring him on camera. Cheers. Okay. I'm still learning with this whole live crap. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've been doing one about every night. But the fiance's been helping me out. So me and Floyd. This here's Jake Floyd. He's in here a lot. We're actually taking a duck hunting trip to Arkansas the week of Thanksgiving, and we're gonna try to get you guys some live video footage while we're there about the hunt. See if we're
looking to fill a spot too.
Yeah, we are looking to fill a spot. We got at least 2 spots in the truck available. It's all paid for already. It's a good cheap hunt. So if you guys do any duck hunting and you want to tag along, feel free to shoot me a message. We got a couple spots available. I think we're going from the 27th through the December 1st.
Leaving the night of the 26th.
Leaving the late at night of the 26th. But we're going to try to get you guys some videos there if I can borrow another GoPro from my buddy. And we'll get you guys some of those videos there. But here's a new collar we came out with today. I think I'm going to call this one, probably Hulk urine. It's bright green. I think Hulk urine's a good color for that one. We actually made a bunch of them in the Crappie King as well. But we're just stocking up on trailers for the jigs. But if you guys aren't aware, the bait shop in Delphi, Indiana, I'm going to flip you back around here real quick. The bait shop in Delphi, Indiana is Treasures in the Woods Bait and Tackle. They got chosen and they are sponsored by Mossy Oak Camouflage, like Mossy Oak, like what I'm wearing here. They're going to come on out there this weekend and they're going to hold a little event for the bait shop Treasures in the Woods there in Delphi for opening day of deer season. I will be there and we will have a lot of our products on display. And again, guys, if you're just tuning in, this little segment we're going to do from here on out is called Alcohol and Answers. If you got any questions, we'll give you an answer. It may not be the one you want to hear, and it may not be right at all, but you'll get an answer from us. But we're just sitting back trying to have a good time, let you guys enjoy it. Adam Clarkson's in here. There we go.
Wow,
Adam Clarkson's in here.
Bud?
Old Floyd's in here. But I didn't know you could see exactly who all's watching.
Yeah.
But we just shot some. I think those are. It's a lot lizard. It's a lot lizard. Is it a lot of lizard or just a lot lizard?
That's a lot lizard.
There we go.
Look at that.
Boom. Dick's on a string. But oh, my knee is killing me. Here's another color we came up with tonight. It's not yellow and it's not chartreuse. It's more of a golden color. It doesn't come up very well on camera. But there's my Steedman's. It's about half empty, half full. But we are rolling. We're rolling good today, putting in some hard hours. Working the American dream. Oh, we got the supply down there too. You know I have a fridge right there.
That's alright. It's cold enough. enough outside, you don't need a cooler.
That's true. You guys ought to see our makeshift heater. You ought to see what we're doing. My darn space heater went out on me, so we got a toaster oven we're using as a heater. It's heating up the shop pretty good. But so Floyd, when we're in Arkansas, what's your #1 goal that you want to accomplish while we're there? Above anything else, what do you want from this trip? What do you want to take away from that?
Kill a bunch of ducks.
Kill a bunch of ducks. Is it just that simple?
No.
Any specific bird you want to bring home with you that you can't get anywhere else?
Pintail.
You want to pull a pintail out of there. I want to grab a widgeon, but mainly anything I haven't killed before, I'll be happy as hell to take home with me just to add to my collection. And, old Curtis, what are you going to be doing while me and Floyd are out having the time of our lives and you're sitting at home? What are you going to be doing?
Drinking beer, smoking marbs, and cutting firewood.
All right, well, that sounds pretty exciting too, I guess. Look at there. Now we got the Hulk urine in lot lizard form. I bet if you squeeze it while it's molten hot, you'll even see the urine come out.
Getting ready for a pour.
But we're going to pour going.
Oh, no, we're not.
Here in about, I'd say about a minute, we're going to show you guys a live pour real quick. I believe we're going to be pouring some of my Texans and the lot lizards at the same time. It looks like the color he's shooting now is a muddy mustard orange. There's not a whole lot in there, so we'll just have to see how it turns out.
We'll do what we can.
But lot lizards catch crabs. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We actually went deep sea fishing with them. My only goal was to catch a crab on video. That's all I wanted out of it. I wanted to get a crab on video or catch any kind of fish on video while we're out deep sea fishing on this guy. But yeah, my father's actually going out from Mayport Village, I believe this weekend, doing some deep sea fishing for the sea bass. He uses the whisker bites down there on the sea bass all the time, and they're running pretty good right now this time of year. But another thing we want to try, and it's a new idea, if any of you other guys out there do any deep sea fishing at all, I had an idea click in my head today, and I don't really want to share it with you, but I'm going to, because this is Alcohol and Answers. We give you some kind of answers, even if you don't have a question. So, if you're deep sea fishing and you're in about 60 foot of water, what are your thoughts on tying a Carolina rig like you normally would with about a good 4-ounce weight, and then below that Carolina rig you're going to throw a chatterbait. Now you're going to rip the skirt off that chatterbait, but you're going to put your dead bait or your live bait on that chatterbait, so as that bait's going down to the bottom, it's vibrating like hell the whole way down, and then as you reel it back up because you think you're clean, it's vibrating like hell on the way back up. Maybe just a way to introduce a couple more bites that you wouldn't normally get. I think it's a pretty neat, nifty idea, and of course it's going to give me an excuse to get out on the water and try it myself. So let me know what you guys think about that. And if you want to give it a shot, if you're going deep sea fishing, give me a shout and I'll send you some whisker bites to try out. You will not be disappointed. What are we pouring here?
Tilt that cup.
There's not a whole lot of plastisol in here, guys. We're running out of this particular color. He has officially sucked it on up in the syringe. And looks like we're making a swim bait out of it. If he can find the hole, he's never been good at that. She's full. On the next one.
See if we can get a lot lizard.
It's going to be close if we got enough.
It's a lot of plastic into that mold.
We're doing a hand pour into the lot lizard one. Some of the molds actually take very well to hand pours. My Texan and the lot lizard is both one.
Had just enough.
Yep.
Deal.
While those solidify, we'll talk to you guys about a new company. And this new company is called Quality Injectors. If you guys make soft plastic baits and you're tired of paying way too much money for expensive injectors, this here is a 10-ounce injector, and they make them all the way up to 20 ounces. And I believe a dual set of these guys run about $350 for a dual, and that comes with your collar combo block and your clamps and everything you need to do duals. I actually have 4 sets of these, and they have not failed me yet. If you have any issues with them whatsoever, they're going to hook you up and they're going to treat you right. They really take care of their customers. Forgive me for the poor lighting in here, guys. It's not like we're shooting in a camera studio. But if you're just now tuning in, once again, this is Alcohol and Answers. If you got any questions about anything fishing, hunting, outdoors, or life in general, any questions about us or the business, feel free to drop a comment. We'll give you an answer. Hell, we'll even answer some questions you don't even ask. So feel free to do that. And hey, Zach Countryman's on here. He spoke to me quite a bit last night, and he gave me some ideas about the ice fishing line. Zach, I'm gonna send you some of those ice fishing jigs as soon as I get some that I'm comfortable with throwing on the website. I'm gonna send you some. and I'll let you test them out for me. I got a couple other guys I'm gonna send to them. Jake Price, if you're on here, I'm gonna send you some as well, and just give them a test for me. But these molds are probably getting a little close. I mean, they are freaking hot. We've been using them all evening.
Pop this one.
It's gonna be hot.
It's all right.
All right, you burning yourself. I ain't going through that again. Forgive me for the poor camera quality, guys, and the poor angles. There's the swim baits. They're pulled out and ready to rock and roll.
About a lot lizard.
We got that coming up over here. Looks like I just got tagged in a post. The mold is coming open right now. That's got to be molten on the inside still. Be careful with those ones.
Lost a wiener.
Yep. That dick went down the drain, bud.
Oh, we're good. Salvageable.
Good to go. There's another one. We got more crawls here than what I thought we were going to have. You guys have been working away at them crawls. Again, Curtis, what are you drinking?
Bush latte.
Bush latte. What about you?
Water.
Water? You mean vodka? And I'm drinking a little fruity drink. It's lemonade and whiskey, because that's about all I got to go with. And it's not that bad. It's pink lemonade. We aren't biased here.
Yeah, he's a fruitcake.
I do have a question while I've got the video rolling. I've been meaning to ask some of you guys. This was a reel I got off my grandfather, and I've asked him before and he doesn't remember. This is an old fly reel, but it's got an automatic retrieve. If you guys know anything about what in the world this is, please let me know. I'd like to get a couple more. I'm not the best at fly fishing, but I like using old stuff like that, and it works very, very well. So if you got any questions about those, not questions, if you got any answers about those that you can give me, please do so. And again, this is called Alcohol and Answers for a reason. We're all intoxicated, so forgive the stuttering or the lack of intelligent answers here, but it is what it is. We got a whole mess of lures coming out here. I'm going to have to be up cleaning up all night long. But Zach Hyde is watching instead of being sitting right here. Hey Zach, by the way, you left your pork loin here the other day. It was delicious. Thank you.
Josh made an imitation this evening. It was even better.
Yes, it was.
Sorry
I didn't want to know.
Zach, but
Curtis is slow. I need a couple of those. Dennis Bubby Brown, what exactly do you need a couple of? I think he's referring to the Texan.
Or the wiener.
I don't know if it has a slow delay or what it is, but maybe I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's probably most of it. Maybe I should be asking the questions to y'all and y'all give me the answers. We'll call it Alcohol and Answer Me This. Maybe he's just referring to all of them in general. I have no idea. And I'll ask my husband. He may know. All right. Yeah, I'll do that, Courtney. I tend to leave my pork places. Yeah, that explains a lot. That explains about all the horror stories you've told me about the doctor's office. So yeah, that makes more sense.
Zach?
Yeah, it was Zach.
Oh, should we show the Christmas box?
Yes. Here is a good stock display of the Christmas stringers we've been working on all evening long. If you guys want to get a Christmas stringer for your loved ones for the holidays, go ahead and hop on to differentbreedlures.com. They're not too expensive. They got free shipping to your door. These are the bass ones. They come with a little bit of everything. They actually come with a beer koozie down there on the bottom. Let's see if I can reach around and grab a crappie one.
Material coming out.
The crappie one's got over 20 packs of crappie soft plastics on it. And it also comes with a beer koozie. These are 9 clamp stringers, and there is at least 2 packs of crappie stuff on every clamp. And you got to use the stringer for the rest of your life as well. You can't get my waders behind there, unfortunately. I do like those. But here's something else I got from a family friend down the road quite a few years ago that I've recently found again. If you guys can find a buck knife that is spring assisted, I wouldn't mind having another one because I'd like to carry one of them, but I don't want to ruin it. So if you guys have ever seen one of these, you know where I can get another one, please let me know. It has been a good one. The green wiener. He wants the green wiener.
Green wiener.
Well, I can tell you how to get a green wiener. They're off I-70 right there at the Pilot in Brazil, Indiana. There is a fine-looking, heavy-set woman sits by the curb, and she sells some merchandise relatively cheap.
Questionable items.
Yeah, they are questionable. If you hook up with her, I guarantee you'll walk out of there with a green wiener. But if you want a green wiener, bud, send me your address. I'll give you my green wiener. but I'll send it to your house. But again, guys, if you're just now tuning in, this is Alcohol and Answers, anything fishing. If you want to talk about our crappie strategies, how we've got so much success fishing tournaments in the past, some of the little neat tips and tricks that we do while we're out fishing, we're more than happy to share any of those while we're here. So feel free to go ahead and tune on. And if you're not watching this live and you're watching on YouTube, feel free to hit me up on the Facebook, send me a message. I will talk fishing with you all day long. It does not matter what time of day it is or what you want to talk about. Now, if it's something I'm not knowledgeable in, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to boot scoot you around. If it's something I don't know, I'm just going to straight up say, hey, you probably know more than me and I'd like to learn more myself. But if it's something that I have done and I have learned in the past from other families and friends, I will share whatever kind of tips and knowledge that I have received in the past with y'all. So if you want to sit back and...
Pro tip, drink more beer.
Yeah, drinking beer definitely helps catch bigger fish. I don't know why, but it's been a proven fact. Even though I believe in Psalms 3:18, God looked down to Noah and said, son, while you're out fishing, cast your net on the other side of the boat and drink a beer. I believe that's exactly what the scripture said. I might be wrong. If I am, I don't think they'd be against it, though, if that is what it said.
Is that the Holy Bible or the different breed Bible?
I'm not going to claim to have a different breed Bible, but if I did, it'd probably be like the Hunter's Almanac or something. Should have checked out the Covered Bridge. They had a bunch of knives. Yeah, they got a bunch of crap from Wish there, and they got like $3 knives they're charging $85 for.
We were there.
Yeah, we were there. We did
we
check
were there.
out. We checked out quite a few of those knives, and I bought some off Wish for like 50 cents a piece or something like that. I actually had a booth at the Covered Bridge this year. I think I saw you there, Courtney, actually. I don't think you paid me any attention because, you know, I'm just a degenerate and you're the higher upper class, but whatever. I'm just kidding. But again, this is the stash we've been running. We did make a ton of crappie kings today. Let me pull out a little bit of stock. It's a mess in here just because we've been working all day long. But there's a big old bag of chartreuse magic shad. There's a big old bag of random colored magic shad. There's some blue magic shad. There's a big old bag full of crappie king. And here's another bag of crappie king. We made all that today. We've been working our asses off and packaging like crazy. But what are we doing here now, Curtis? We got 30 seconds till it's out of the mic. What are we doing?
We have American milk and some shade of pink.
Oh, you're doing two at the same time?
We're cooking two.
Okay, I'd like to show you guys some crappie shooting on footage. We're just trying to burn up some scrap material and turn them into dicks real quick just because it's a penis. It doesn't need to be beautiful to catch fish.
I've got enough American milk to shoot a crappie mold.
Do you?
Yeah, we can do it.
Well, we might shoot a crappie mold for you guys here on camera. I don't think you guys have seen the crappie, the American milk being shot yet. It's not the whole process. It's just going to be sucking up the plastic and shooting it in the mold. But we'll go ahead and show that to you. Dad has fluttering minnow being made. Please announce. If they had no idea talking about the butt. And hey, no bad talking about the... We are promoting the Bible and the fishing brand at the same time. Oh, she said she did speak to us. I'm sorry if I forgot you, Courtney. We met a lot of people that week. But I like those beer koozies. They look good. Yes, they do. I believe I sent you some too. If you received any or not, I don't know.
It's going to be another minute.
Here is the American milk getting stirred up. It actually looks like cottage cheese right now. But it's going to be another minute in the mic before it's ready to shoot. But we're messing around with the big old injector right now. And again, that injector company was, Quality Injectors. And they're on Facebook as well. Bill Flathead Sutton is watching us now. Have a good evening there, Bill Flathead Sutton. And again, if you guys are just tuning in, this segment, when we get a group of guys here together, we're going to call it Alcohol and Answers. Anything fishing, anything hunting, anything about the business, or anything about life, if you got questions, we'll answer them. It may not be the answer that is politically correct or proper or even right, but it's an answer you're going to get, and what you do with it is your choice. So feel free to drop a comment down below, ask us a question about absolutely anything, and we'll share that with you. Have my koozie engaged. Yes, you do. You ain't making fishing lures right now, though, are you? Send me a couple of the different colored dicks. Well, again, that lady at the pilot, you'll get all kinds of colors on yours from her. But we got some green, some pink, some orange, some red, some brown, some black, some blue. Just send me your address. I'll send you a few of them, bud. I can actually call you Bud. No, Bub. Dennis Bubby Brown. But nope, done for the night. Well, Curtis actually has the koozie engaged as well. It's doing a good job at keeping his beer empty. But what we got here? American milk. Are we ready? we're going to shoot the Crappie King. He goes in for the suck. He has officially sucked the plastisol. Moving in for the injection. And he pushes down, firmly but not too firm. And we have an injected mold. Oh, he spills a little bit and squirts all over the mold.
Gotta keep that screw full, bud.
Now will he lose the tip of the injector like he always does?
Suck a dick.
Nope, we have progress. Now can we make a lure? Now we got to keep those veins full, guys. A lot of you guys have been telling me, because I'm showing our process on camera, that I should go ahead and patent my lures because they do work so well. I appreciate every piece of advice you guys can give me. However, from all the research I've done with the patenting of the products, there's actually no way.
We can run a lot lizard too.
We're gonna run a white lot lizard. All right, easy now. We might be politically incorrect with this one. We don't need too much white stuff going on now. There's so many different patents that can be done wrong on fishing lures that, believe it or not, I believe there's only a handful of lures that have ever even been patented. Number one, I think the most recent one was the Senko. Gary Yamamoto patented the Senko, and the way every other company got around it is they just made the diameter 1 millisecond smaller, or they made the entire worm an inch shorter, an inch longer. They gave it different ribs, so there's really no way to completely patent a lure. If I wanted to patent my Crappie King that's made me so much money and success, I guess I shouldn't say so much money, what's got me started. If I wanted to patent this, the only thing that would keep y'all from stealing it is just making it that long. So there's really no way to patent it. That's why, like Bobby Garland's Plastics, there's so many companies that make lures completely identical to his. So I would love to patent and say, hey, you know what, I'm the only one that can make anything like this, but it's actually pretty impossible. And once again, guys, if you're just now tuning in, this is called Alcohol and Answers. We're going to do it every time the guys get together and we're making lures. If you got any questions about absolutely anything in life regarding the business, regarding fishing, regarding hunting, anything hunting and fishing, we will reveal an answer for you. But here is the opening of the mold. You got quite a bit of plastic up there. She might have some difficulty. There you go. And she is opening. Look at that crappie goodness right there. Now that is 40 American Milk Crappie Kings. We got some flaws down here on the bottom. That's okay. That's what these boys are getting paid for. They get paid in flawed crappie plastics that still catch some nice slabs.
I'll settle for free beer.
Yeah, free beer or crappie plastics. All you guys joining in, thank you for joining in. And if you guys have any suggestions whatsoever on making single, dual, triple, quadruple colored plastics, please let me know. However, on the website, I don't stock any more colors than dual colors, and all I do is laminates. I don't do the split tails just because it takes so much time. However, if you want split tails, I can do a custom order of split tails. As a matter of fact, I'll do a dual colored body and one singular colored split tail. I can even do a dual split tail and a dual colored body. Just the custom orders we can get really, really fancy with. They only cost $1 or more a pack.
You want to shoot some pink Crappie Kings?
Yeah, shoot some pink.
What do you want to shoot?
That's an uglier color of pink, but yeah, let's go ahead and shoot them.
Get some clamps on there.
Forgive me if I mispronounce the name. I am intoxicated. This is Alcohol and Answers. Arlie Miller. You can send me a few of them plastics and I'll do a giveaway on my page. Then we will get your name out there on your products. Absolutely, Arlie. Send me a message on my personal account and let me know what your page does the best on, whether it be crappie or bass stuff. We do make a ton of different products, so if there's anything specific you think will do the best on your page, we will send you one. If it is a very popular page and you got quite a few likes on there, I'll even send you a pro kit for a giveaway. That's a great normal giveaway. But I'm going to show you guys the Bass Pro Kit real quick. This is one I grabbed off the shelf. It's not a display one. It's just one sitting on the shelf. So it is what it is. I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody. But we got some green pumpkin. We got some pink here. We got some orange pumpkin. We got a flutter shad. We got a PB&J football jig. We have a chartreuse and green swim jig. We got 2 assorted reaction bite jigs here, a bumper sticker, and a plain old tackle tray that you can use for the rest of your life. You guys are looking for a good Christmas present? This is a great cheap option to throw into the Christmas tree along with the Christmas stringers. We do these for crappie and for bass. I'll see if I can grab a crappie one here real quick. And again, guys, this is called Alcohol and Answers for a reason. If there's anything you want to ask us, anything at all, please feel free to leave a comment below. We'll answer absolutely anything. And here is the crappie one. There is normally a big pack of jig heads in these. However, I have ran out. I got to make more. As soon as I make more, you'll just get an extra little bit in here. But as you can tell, you get a little bit of everything. There's every color you might ever need as a crappie fisherman in here. And these trays are, I believe, I hope I don't say the wrong price. I believe these are $19.99 on the website. And again, that's just one more great option for a present under the Christmas tree, completely custom work that they can't get anywhere else, and it gives you a little bit of everything. You can't even, if you had to buy those packs individually, you're going to pay over $40. And I mean, going to Academy, going to Dick's Sporting Goods, going to Walmart, you pick up 20 different packs, big packs full of lures, you're going to pay at least $40. They're going to be at least $2 a pack. And like here on our stringer, this comes with, I believe, 20 to 25 different packs of plastics in here, and these things are loaded full to the brim. I mean, there's the red one. It's absolutely loaded full in there. You get the beer koozie and the stringer, and I believe that one is only, what was that one? $44.99, and that's with free shipping to your door. Countryman likes the crappie kit. Yes, most people do. Crappie kits are one of our best sellers, but we got the pink crappie king.
We're ready to open some molds.
We got the white lot lizard. This is American milk lot lizard. She is opened up, ready to roll. There we go. If we can do a close-up. You got to forgive the cheap phone quality camera, but I'll see if I can get to focus. I can't because it's junk. But that's the American milk lot lizard. See if I can pop that off there. We've made a ton of these tonight for the Christmas sales. They make a great gag gift for the family. It's something you can pull out of the stocking and everybody in the room is going to laugh about it.
American milk cross.
But if you're just now tuning in, guys, this is called Alcohol and Answers. You can ask us anything from catfishing stuff to crappie to bass, even some saltwater tactics. We'll answer anything to the best of our knowledge. Anything you want to ask us about the business, we'll tell you, and we'll go from there. I believe we got some crawfish ready to open, but we're taking advantage of the Alcohol and Answers a little bit here. And we got the Texan pulled out. A white crawfish. Where in the world are you ever going to find these other than right here at Different Breed Lures? Again, guys, this is some of the custom work we can do. This is some of the easy, simple custom work that we do. And if you want to see some more of that for your personal self, feel free to get on the website or shoot me a message. But we're going to open this one up real quick. Yes, Zach Countryman, we did make... He has the most badass name, Zach Countryman. I go over this every time he's on this website, on the live video. Again, guys, I'm not very good with this whole live crap yet. But yes, we did make a catfish cut bait. It is called our Whisker Bites. It has turned out a lot better than I thought it ever would. We've been ripping channel cats and flatheads out with it left and right. I didn't think it would ever catch some flatheads, but it's doing very, very well for us. It is a nice small piece of cut bait that is super strong. You actually have to cut it off the hook whenever you're done with it. But here's those peak crappie kings that just got ripped out of the mold. That was pretty much a perfect pour. And that's what they look like when they come out of the mold, guys. But yes, you need more Whisker Bites. I will send you some on your next little bit you order from me. Dusty Ross Fanata, thank you for the order. I see you're just now tuning in. Again, guys, if you're just now tuning in, this is called Alcohol and Answers. The guys got together. We're making a ton of lures tonight. You got old Curtis Steerley here and Mr. Jake Floyd here. We're making lures all night long. And if you have any questions about anything, feel free to leave a comment below, and we will answer anything you guys want to know. When will the 2020 calendar be available? It is available on the website now. We did a live video on it, I believe, yesterday about everybody that was in it. If you guys didn't see that video, basically every year from here on out, we're going to do a calendar starring anglers that have caught big fish on our products, and every one of these people on here is somebody that's caught a nice fish on our products. And that goes on our calendar, leaves a little bit of information about them. If you guys want a chance to be in the yearly calendar, and you will also receive one for free, just tag us on social media with a picture of you holding your fish. We don't just want big photos of fish, we want good photos of our customers in the picture as well. So we actually save every single tag on a file. But here's the, well, I'm going to go ahead and show them anyways. This is some of the struggles we go through whenever we're intoxicated. This kind of stuff happens. But basically, when you push too hard on the injector, you get some bleedage going through. But that's okay. We're just trying to burn up some scrap material while we're here on video with you guys. So, talk about your calendar. Yeah. The calendar was a great little surprise that I got the opportunity to do last minute this year, and it was actually perfect timing. This actually cost me a lot of money to do, and it's something I'm very proud of. I'm going to have Curtis hold it. Curtis, this here is the fine gentleman that I believe is in June holding that big old channel cat. He comes out here and works his butt off more than anybody. But basically up here in the top right corner it says about who the angler is, where the fish was caught, if you want to share that information, what they caught it on, a little bit about them. This one here is Kim Leverich. I'm sure I mispronounced that name again, but today I can blame the alcohol. Yesterday I couldn't. This is Mr. Matthew Pearson, talented young man out of Camden, Indiana with a big old slab of a crappie. Here's Dylan Nasser, who has officially bailed on us on the Arkansas trip because he's a little yuppie boy. That's okay. Sorry, Nasser. You can get over it. Dennis Bubby Brown. He's asking how much it is. I believe they are $10 or $12 on the website. I tried making them as cheap as I can. They did cost me a lot of money to make, but we are giving a ton of them away. We're actually sending one to every bait shop that carries my product and as many bait shops in our little hometown area we can find. If you guys have a good quality bait shop in your area, please let me know. I'll send them one of these in a little care package for free as well. And then also, again, guys, something I've been offering to a lot of people here lately that I'm going to continue to offer. If you can take some of my products that you've purchased from me and you can take them into your hometown bait shops and get me a wholesale sale, and so that they will carry my products in their store, you will receive a $100 custom order of absolutely anything you want for free. So that's a little promotional deal I'm doing here. And we are in Indiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, Michigan, with any more state we can add. This here is Curtis Steerley with that big old fat channel cat. That was caught on our whisker bites, that countryman. So that means they clearly are producing nice fish. That one there is a little goofball, that's who that is, but that is an absolute toad of a largemouth. That guy was actually caught on film. I believe that's on our YouTube as well, so if you want to see that getting reeled in on camera, go ahead and check us out on YouTube. But there's a little goon boy also. It's Tanner Watson. He loves his flathead fishing. About every weekend he's out there in the water trying to get some flatheads out. But notice that the calendar highlights the moon cycles. That's really nice. Quit giving everything away. Well, you got to get promotion somehow, and I enjoy giving stuff away because it's one way for me to give back from all the support that I've received from y'all. This one here is Clayton Summers. He's a talented young angler here in my local area. Ooh, who's that? Trying to watch at work. Well, Oscar Perez, you just go on and quit and take yourself a little 20-minute vacationary bathroom break, and you go ahead and tune on into us. It's more important than work. This here's Trey Law. You know, I've been told numerous times that, 10 minutes on the toilet a day at work is 40 hours paid vacation every year. So take advantage of that work time, toilet time. I mean, these are the kind of answers and things about life we're willing to share with you on these little bits we got here. Trying to watch it. Yeah, this one here is Jake Price. He was one of my first sponsors. He does a lot of tournament carp fishing, which at first I thought was pretty weird, but now I'm kind of getting into it just because it's not stuff that everybody does. And I'm really starting to dig it. I'm learning a lot about carp fishing. And believe it or not, I catch most of mine on oats. I ain't reading that again. You're going to make me cry. I ain't going to read over this whole thing again. But the back side of the calendar just says a good description about who we are and why we do what we do. But, you know, I could wrap it very quickly. Now that I'm intoxicated, we could just go, different breed family.
Or you can read it.
Alright, Different Breed Lures is an American-owned, American-made outdoorsman sportsman company designed for the unique outdoorsman. That's you guys. We're founded on faith in God, family, and our country. Our roots are truly Hoosier in nature because that's where we were brought up, obviously, as fishing and hunting have been a part of our upbringing. Whether it's on the water in Patoka Lake or in the fields of Carroll County, I actually grew up fishing Patoka Lake from the time I was wee tall, and I've caught a lot of stud fish out of Patoka Lake. That's the lake I learned to fish on. And the Different Breed family has explored a wide variety of outdoor experiences in a wide variety of different waters. From canoe rides down the Blue River to the white water of Tippecanoe River just below the dam wall, I've ripped out a ton of giant catfish out of that river. That is a phenomenal fishery. There's actually a ton of walleye in there as well. If you guys are in that area and you'd like to do some walleye fishing, hop on the tippy, just fish right there below the dam, fish with some live minnows or some jig. My crappie jigs, the black ones on bottom, you're going to catch some big old walleye out of there. It really doesn't matter if you're from the Henryville State Forest or the warm water Davis County Fishing Reserve, we know your spirit. We've got Boilermakers, Trailblazers, and Grenadiers in our family, so yeah, we know you, Indiana. Now we're expanding from bait shops of like Delphi, Treasures in the Woods, which again, they are hosting a Mossy Oak event this weekend. If you want to come in and get you some, I think they're doing free food. If not, it's going to be dirt cheap food there for the opening weekend of gun season.
Jeremy Eastman said I'll be getting an order soon to try them out here in Utah.
Try them out here in Utah. Again, Jeremy, if you got a local bait shop in there, I'll whenever I send you your order, just walk in and say, hey, check out what I got. If you get them to even contact me and get a wholesale sale from me to them in there, you will receive a $100 free custom order. So go ahead and just show your local bait shop and see what they say. And any feedback I can get from anybody is always valued. Even negative criticism, I take it to heart, and it's all very valuable to me. If there's anything you absolutely hate, I'm definitely willing to hear your opinion. But we have traveled from the Treasures in the Woods bait shop there in Delphi, Indiana, to bait shops all around the Ozarks, such as Cricket Creek Marina and the one right next to Taneycomo. And we've now expanded to multiple states. With a Southern Command post in Florida, we have an outpost in Jacksonville and Mayport. You'll find our line of fishing lures throughout the Midwest, including Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Arkansas, Michigan, Ohio, and Tennessee. Our brand is your spirit. That is how we develop the name Different Breed Lures. You guys are a different breed. And that it's not just saying our lures are a different breed of lures, it's saying our consumers are a different breed of person. Now we do as many different things with our lures as possible to generate and recognize that different breed.
Oscar Perez asked if you'll be at the bait shop this weekend.
It's Perez, and yes, Oscar, I will. I'm going to bring you those ice fishing ones. I'm going to give you some. I believe Patty said I could set up a table there. If I'm mistaken, I'm just going to be there to have a good time. But if I can set up a table, I'm going to be selling a lot of the Christmas stuff while I'm there, and I'll be doing a few giveaways while I'm there as well. But yes, I will be there. But there's a world of adventure just waiting for your imagination to explore it. We here at Different Breed Lures will be waiting for you when you do. Damn it, this is the part that always gets me. Ready to set sail out on open waters, down dirt roads, across rickety bridges, through the tall grass, and back across the driftwood piles. You know where the big fish are. We like to call these places honey holes. As you answer that call that calls you from up beyond, just remember, you are a different breed. But that's enough with the calendar. I've done too much videoing with the calendar. I think the boys here are about done for the evening making lures. Well, thank you, Dennis. You rock as well. Oscar, I look forward to seeing you there. And again, guys, I didn't get as many questions on here as I was hoping for. The more engagements we get with this video, the more we will continue to do it. We do have a good time doing it because we're out here drinking, making lures anyway, so we might as well give away some of our fishing secrets. Each one of us here does something a little bit different with fishing. Curtis is pretty much just sticks to throwing a pink and white crappie jig or a beetle spin, but the rest of us do a little bit different here and there every night. Curtis does know more about catfishing than I do, though, so between a combined bit of knowledge, we can answer just about any question you might have, and if we can't answer it, then we'll just make up some bullshit reason and let you know why it's bullshit.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
You're hating on my pink and white crappie kings.
You don't need to be hating on them. Just step out.
Hang on. How many guys you know catching a walleye on pink and white crappie kings?
Well,
I thought it was
Not panfish, walleye.
one.
Yeah.
One.
But
I'm saying you got to step out of the bounds every now and then. Try something new every once in a while. And besides, you know, I'm getting depleted on my pink supplies because every time you're out here, all you want to make is something pink.
They're going in my box, bud.
Yeah, they are. Now, you know what's sad? What's really sad? I'm a lure manufacturer. I own a lure manufacturing company. And this guy here has a lot more lures in his tackle box that I manufacture than I do in my own. I believe in my tackle box I might have 15 packs of crappie lures just because I can never keep up with y'all's orders. But, hey, Mr. Rick DePratt, I see you're joining in here. It's nice to see you around again. Do you have Cheez-It flavored lures? You know, I don't. There is Cheez-Its back there.
Speaking of that, here you go.
Cheez-Its is my favorite personal snack. If you want a lure that's Cheez-It flavored, I will find a way to make that happen. But Ari Miller said, yes, we love ice fishing on my page and Big Cat Fisherman on it as well. Early, again, I know I'm mispronouncing the name. I'm just going to call you Miller Time, because that's what we're drinking.
We ain't drinking no fucking Miller.
I am. Shoot me a message on the messenger, and I will hook you up with what I can, and we'll go from there. I might have to wait till after the holidays before I can give you a whole lot, but I love doing the giveaways. It always gets me more name recognition. And I believe these boys are about ready to take off. It is 9:30 in the evening, so they got to get up at 5 a.m. and go to work. But again, guys, if you like the little bit here that we're doing, it's called Alcohol and Answers. We're going to do it about every time we get together. And if there's any question you want to ask us at all, anything from why we choose the colors we choose to fish with or why we choose the colors that we make, and I'll be honest, I'll share you guys a couple secrets that I know. And honestly, a lot of the reasons we make the colors we make is because it catches the eye of an angler. It's not just because it catches fish. A lot of my favorite colors to fish with don't sell because you look at it in the package and it just looks like a junk lure. But then the second you start throwing it, you're catching more fish than you could ever imagine. And those kind of things just don't sell as well, unfortunately. No matter how hard I try to sell you a lure that looks like garbage, you're not going to buy it. So that's something that I have learned about marketing and business through doing this little process. But it's been a good little bit for me, and I really do find it a blessing that I can continue to do this, and it's from your guys' support. Courtney Watson says, my daughter swears by the pink lures, and she should continue to use them. As much as I hate on Curtis
Absolutely.
for depleting my crappie supply, it is probably my first crappie color I shoot for. If not pink and chartreuse, then pink and white. And if that doesn't work, I'm typically switching to a blue and silver. But just like Harley's without the H. Okay. So it's Harley. Got it. I'm going to forget it because, again, I'm intoxicated. This is Alcohol and Answers. So forgive me for that, guys. I feel bad. I keep asking for forgiveness, but I'm trying to remain professional and intoxicated at the same time for y'all. But thank you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and log off here so these boys can get out here, go home, and go to work tomorrow. They've been out here for about 5 hours this evening after work just to go home, go to bed, and go to work again to come out again tomorrow. So thank you guys so much, and please continue to support us because I can support these fine gentlemen for stepping around and giving me a good time while they're here. But again, tune in next time for Alcohol and Answers. I will leave a post on Facebook an hour in advance letting you know we're going to do the video. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. And if you got any more questions, feel free to shoot me a message or give me a call. If you've bought any of my products, my phone number is on there. I will shoot the crap with you all day long, all night long, any day about anything fishing. She is 6. Yeah, I bet she's 6 and she still outfishes him. But
Doesn't take much.
it doesn't take much. But again, guys, Courtney, congrats on the daughter. When she's ready to get some more of them, let me know. And I believe I did you a small custom order when we still work together for her. But it's all good. Well, thank you that you aren't very cold-hearted early. A lot of people take offense to weird things for no reason, but that's okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and spending some time with us. And tune in next time for Alcohol and Answers. And remember, wear gloves when you're pouring plastisol and drinking. Have a good night. I don't know how to end the damn thing. Finish.